Yes. 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 Do it. Throw your child. Do it.
I thought it was just Mike, but actually, evil.
What's your favorite pop? Mine's
It's
Mountain.
Sith Mike.
Do it. What did the cow say? He said moo it.
It wasn't that funny, Mike.
There's something in my way. I need you to move it. Oh, these bits aren't working. Ah, screw it.
Live from the Keon Sports Media Network studios, it is By the Playbook, and it is the first week of the NFL season. When you are watching this, if you watch the day it drops, we've got football tonight, guys. I'm Brandon Soder. With me is Michael Turnovan and Patrick Walls. Guys, how you doing tonight? Are we excited? We ready? We pumped?
I've never been more pumped for anything in my life.
Look at my face.
All right, good. Glad we're all on the same page. So yeah, NFL kicks off tonight. Browns don't play till Sunday, which take that for good or for bad. We'll get into that just a little bit. A couple other tidbits from around the league, and then of course we'll touch on the Micah Parsons trade, which happened, I believe, the day after we did our division preview. So that may have had an effect on what we decided there. But before we get too far, folks, today's episode is brought to you by Jim McConville of Helene Kia. For over 2 decades, Jim McConville of Helene Kia in North Olmsted on Lorraine Road has been your trusted source for all new and used vehicles. With knowledge of the car buying industry and experience you can trust, Jim makes sure the customer is satisfied, safe, and drives away in a car they can afford and also enjoy. So visit him today at 27932 Lorraine Road in North Olmsted. All right, so let's get into the Browns,
no numbers
guys.
this time?
Good news, bad news. Well,
no, I tried. I did it down here, and I just couldn't
There's
keep
a lot
up.
going on there.
I did what I could, man. He said it way
Google
faster
it.
this time.
Just Google it.
I started doing like long division on my
Just Google
fingers. I got lost.
Laminate. So, good news, I guess, if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, there hasn't been a ton of news as of late. Biggest thing is still the unknown status of Quinshon Judkins. You know, the running back that
He's
we
going back to
drafted.
college.
He could still technically
It's
do
too
it, I
late.
guess.
He missed week 1. He's not in game shape.
Well, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Don't you know he's going to ITT Tech?
He's going to
University
University of
of
Maryland
Phoenix.
University College.
Maybe he's getting connected for. He's getting connected for free with Education
Kaplan
Connection.
University.
I'm checking something important. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Baldwin Wallace doesn't play till Saturday.
Their first game's not till
It could still
Saturday?
happen. Not until Saturday. Quinshon could still be a Yellow Jacket. Just saying.
Keep the dream alive.
Yeah, exactly. So all jokes aside, again, obviously Quinshon arrested for a domestic incident earlier in the offseason, was not charged, could still and probably will still be suspended by the NFL. No real decision on that yet, but then I don't want to say bigger issue, but the issue now for the Browns is he's eligible to play. There's no imminent suspension, yet we can't come to any kind of agreement on the contract, and the disagreement seems to be coming around the guaranteed money, considering he's already having off-the-field issues.
I didn't realize we had Madonna on the show.
Speaking of off the field issues, I'm going through costume changes. I'm trying it out. All right, it's a phase.
It works for you, Mike. So why don't we go to you first, man? Do you think by any miracle we're going to see Quinshon in week 1?
I don't think.
Where
so.
are you
No.
getting this shit?
I have a lovely assistant to my right here who snuck in and is handing off things to me. Would she like to show her face?
Hi,
Oh,
Samuel.
no, she's not about it. All right. That's perfectly all right. All right, she's going to poke her head in. She's sneaking. She's not in yet.
Podcast.
No, there
Hey,
she
it's
comes.
Sam.
Hello.
Mike's fashion designer and fiance.
Start here.
He is on cloud 9.
Bye. Farewell. I'm on cloud 9 right now, guys. She's making noises at me. I love that woman.
That's all it takes.
But now that I have my flag here, Now that I've got my chain, yeah, not a chance Quinshon starts week 1. I'm sorry, but that's just not going to happen. I want him to. I think every Browns fan wants him to, but unfortunately, just with the way things are working out, even if we were to sign him, right? Even if he walks in tonight, tomorrow, signs the paperwork, what's he going to do? Yeah. He's not going to know how to do it. I mean, we can hand him the ball off and really tell him to run forward, bar and stretch. But, like, we can't really work on any game planning with him. It's 3 days until we play.
One positive I guess I'll throw out is, like, running back's the easiest position to transition from college into the pros. But, yeah, like you said, I don't even know if he's been in the facility much or has gotten the playbook.
He's got
we
the
just
playbook.
have no idea where he is in his entire process.
Right.
They give you the playbook at the rookie minicamp.
That's true.
That's true. He was there.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, but I can read things and I still can't do things.
You're also not an elite football player.
I can't argue that. I am a overweight dude sitting at home doing a podcast at 8:30 at night. That's releasing in the morning.
Could be doing the same thing. He's got nothing else going on.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, also a Madonna motherfucker over here.
That has given me some Freddie Kitchen vibes a little bit. So.
Oh, God. Let's not revisit the Freddie Kitchens era.
I was going for, like, the Kitchens era. Jesus Christ.
Baker never had a chance.
Never forget.
But yeah, Patrick, do you see anything different happening? Again, Quinshon is awesome. Everybody was jacked when they took him, but this is now the second Ohio State player they've taken in round 2 in a row that has had domestic issues and may not see the field. Again, Mike Hall missed a lot of time last year for injury and other issues, and is probably going to miss the opener again. And now here we go with Quinshon.
Yeah, so if by some miracle Quinshon makes it in, it's going to be 100% on just gadget plays or potentially a goal line rush, like Mike said. Just here's the ball, run forward. But it's going to take.
Yeah, it'll be later than preseason.
I'm guessing we're not going to see him full time until at least week 3, if not week 4 at the earliest.
Now, potential good news, and he was on injured reserve, so take it for what you will. But Pierre Strong was also released today, which is leaving us with. I'm trying to think. That'd be Dylan Sampson, who was our other rookie out of Tennessee.
Yep. Jerome
Ford, and I believe that's it out of the running back room. Oh, who?
No, Rocket. What about Rocket?
Who? Oh, we got Rocket
you guys
Sanders.
Not know who I'm talking about?
South Carolina. Yeah, we got him off of waivers
Rocket
from the Chargers.
Thank you.
Good call.
What?
He saved my franchise in NCAA.
I don't know.
I forget.
Yeah. He had his explosive moments. I think, he had 1 year in college where he had 1,000 years or something like that, and then 1,000 yards, and then I think the year after that he got injured pretty quickly. But, like, I don't know, the guy could revitalize his career. He's worth it for just a waiver pickup.
He was a waiver pickup because that room in LA is just so deep at this point. I mean, he wasn't going to be getting any touches over Najee and Amari and Hampton.
No. I mean, those are your 2 running backs that you need. After that, I mean, did they still have Joshua Kelly over there? They still have him as a running back? Point being, though, it's like there's no touches to go to anybody else.
Brandon's looking.
Yeah. But
Joshua Kelly.
I'm a big Rocket Sanders guy.
I'm going to say he's a Raider.
It has absolutely nothing to do with...
Well, his Wikipedia says he's a professional player who started with the Bruins. Oh, wow. I don't think he has a team right now. He is a practice squad member of the Tennessee Titans.
Stud.
Damn, how the mighty have fallen.
Mighty.
I thought that guy had a legit chance of being a starter.
Yikes. All right. So just other bits with the Browns before we get to the Bengals coming up, which is a whole task at hand. Not exactly news, but it's the first time we've all gotten to talk about it. Obviously, the quarterback situation here is convoluted, to say the best.
Makes no sense.
Things did clear up a little bit. No, things did clear up a little bit finally. So as it stands right now, Joe Flacco, the starter with foreseeable future. Dylan Gabriel is listed as the backup. Shedeur Sanders behind him, and Kenny Pickett was shipped off, which I always kind of felt like Pickett was going to be the odd man out. Somebody was going to be. The team likes enough of what they saw from both of the young guys, but just the way that things were handled in the preseason between the two of them, and Shedeur never able to elevate himself from that last spot, despite at least early on,
Playing
looking
well.
better than Gabriel. I think, yeah, and like Gabriel made up for it a little bit on that last game just because Shador just. A lot of it's the offensive line, but he also did not look good at all coming into that final game. Yeah.
It's both. You can say it's both. I mean, it's hard to do anything with the last of the last linemen on the depth chart. I'm not going to say Shador played smart. I mean, you can go right to that play where he ran backwards for 24 yards or whatever. Like, I don't care what lineman you're playing with. Get rid of the ball. That's a test of, do you know what to do in the situation? And
I mean, that was one of the biggest things against him in college is the amount of times that he would hold on to the ball and take sacks. He led the nation in sacks his junior year, didn't he? Like 70-something?
I believe so. But Colorado had one of the worst offensive lines in the league. And it came from Jackson State before that. Like, this is what he's used to playing with.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't know. Maybe you just got to knock those bad habits out of his head.
These are the mistakes you want to make in preseason. You know? Like, I'm glad it's happening then. But for the most part, like, Gabriel's numbers looked okay, but I didn't see anything that's telling me he's going to be much more than a game manager. Again, the numbers looked okay. He did not look good when he was actually out there.
No, he is a box score player. His numbers look okay on paper.
Which
on
we've
the
had
field,
plenty of those.
It's bad. That pick was awful.
Yeah, and I think I said it to you guys. You know who else was a box score player like that? Colt McCoy. And that's exactly what he's reminding me of right now. He's a smaller, game manager type quarterback that is a step below the Alex Smiths of the world, where it's not going to lose you a game situation. He's absolutely not going to win it for you, and you're going to need a playmaker to absolutely go off in order to be able to win consistently. With Shador, again, we all know he was not actually a fifth-round talent. Like, I get you took Gabriel over him, but that was a reach by all accounts. You're not going to get a lot of draft experts that think that Gabriel should have been taken anywhere near the third round. But it feels like they're kind of resting on their laurels, and it's just like, well, we took Gabriel earlier, so we got to keep him ahead of Shador. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I'm still a Shador guy. I feel like he's going to end up starting at some point this season. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. Maybe Flacco gets some of that magic back with Stefanski that he had a couple years ago, and this isn't even really a conversation this year, and both these guys can just develop. But, I mean, history tells us Flacco's 40. One of these guys is going to end up getting in there at some point this year. And, again, if the season's already off the rails, which no one's expecting us to really compete, I would rather throw Shador out there, see what we got, and then either cut bait or, find lightning in a bottle.
I don't know. Go with your guy. I don't like Gabriel, but he's the higher draft pick. Go with your guy. See what you got out of him. I like Shador more as well, but you took, what? You take Gabriel in the third? I'm blanking right now. Yeah, we took the third. If that was coach's pick, go with your guy.
I'm still not convinced that was the coach's pick. Like, I feel like it was 100% Haslam who's like, this is who we need. We need to get him, and it was finally Andrew Berry is like, fuck it, we're taking Shador. I know there's the theory that it's the other way around, but I feel like they were the ones who fought for Shador.
Yeah, and to your credit, Patrick, like the Dylan Gabriel pick kind of aligns with how Haslam has, again, you could say he's made the decision or not, but he always seems to be around for us making the quarterback pick where we're trying to outsmart the rest of the league by, taking an outlier. And it's literally never worked up to this point. So if you're just taking that pick in a vacuum, that does feel like it's got Haslam's fingerprints all over it. And again, we don't know what happened with Shador in that draft cycle. But even if you remove Shador from this, it was an egregious overreach taking Gabriel in round 3.
Yeah, 100%.
But again, we'll see how things go this season. We got Joe Flacco to start things off. It's tough to bet on a 40-year-old quarterback, but this is a system that he has thrived in the past. So I think we're going to get a pretty good indicator against the Bengals, because this is going to be one of the worst defenses that the Browns play, especially early in the season. So if Flacco comes out and struggles against them, we're going to be in for a rough ride. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen it by now, Bengals, Ravens, Packers, Lions to start the year.
Yeah, we're going 0-4. That's Such a
and I'm not big on
crazy
the
start to the
Vikings, but
season.
I mean, they might not be terrible either. We'll see.
I think they're too good to fail. They've got too much
They
going
also
on
have
to
J.J.
fail.
McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy
Yeah,
has to be. He has to be Nathan Peterman for that team to be.
I
back.
feel like he is going to be Nathan Peterman.
Could be.
But I feel like he was the Dylan
I think
Gabriel
he's
of
that
this
bad.
draft.
I think that's one of the worst.
He was
quarterbacks.
highly overpicked.
He was overpicked, but consensus was saying he was going to go around that spot. Whereas Gabriel going into the last few weeks of college was going to go undrafted until Bryce Young miraculously turned things around.
Yeah.
And teams decided they could win with a quarterback that was that small again.
That's all I'm saying is, like, yeah, McCarthy's consensus was up there, but I mean, so was Jake Locker's consensus. So was Blaine Gabbert's consensus. Like,
I'm only saying this in the comparison between him and Gabriel. I'm not saying that means he's going to be a good quarterback at all. I am not a J.J. McCarthy believer. Okay, I had him way far down my draft board. So yeah, in no universe am I defending him. Also with Nate Peterman, to Mike's credit a little bit, I don't know if JJ is going to throw the ball enough to be as bad as Nate Peterman. Like,
yeah, so he won't throw.
I think JJ's problem is he's going to be overly conservative, if anything, and then when he does have to push it, he's going to start making mistakes.
He'll only have 3 pass attempts.
Been able to hand it off 90% of the time.
He won't be able to have a 4 interception game. He's only thrown it 3 times.
We got a heavy dose of Aaron Jones and is it Jordan Mason? I think they picked up in Minnesota.
Yeah, and a couple Jefferson jet sweeps.
Yeah, Jordan Mason.
Those are going to be his pass attempts.
It's going to be a fun year.
Jefferson jet sweeping and him giving him a forward shovel pass. Yeah,
that does count. Can they run Jefferson out of the backfield too?
Mm-hmm. He's not Deebo Samuel. He's not going to do that shit.
That's fair, and he shouldn't. Other bit of Browns news. I know everyone follows very closely when the NFL puts out their top 100 players list, which is cool because it's voted on, I think, by the players, by the coaches. So it's not just like an arbitrary list that they put out there. Crazy how quickly players kind of fall off. Tyreek Hill, guys, was number 1 last year on that list after, having a nearly record-breaking season. He was number 1 last year, and nobody really was pushing back on that too hard either because Tyreek had 2 incredible seasons in a row with Miami. Yeah,
he was stellar
despite having Tua as his quarterback. But he fell down. He was, I think, somewhere in the 30s this year. Saquon Barkley, not surprisingly, number 1. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, all the usual suspects in the top 10. Pat Surtain made it at number 10, which is always good to see. But then the number 1, go ahead, Patrick. Yeah.
Which list are we going off? Are we going off of NFL.com's top 100 or ESPN's top 100?
NFL.com.
Okay, I saw the ESPN top 100. Last I saw it was Mahomes at number 1. Okay. I was like, am I on crack right now?
Mahomes. No, according to ESPN, LeBron James is the top player in the NFL right now.
Well, I mean, clearly.
No, it's the NFL.
This is true.
Yeah, the NFL actually puts this together. This is not just them deciding that; it's voted on and everything.
Okay.
But the top defensive player this year, the 8th overall out of 100, Myles Garrett.
Woo woo!
Myles,
yay!
Yeah, he did it. We're on the board, top 10, baby.
I see that, and when you have someone rated that high, you find a way to keep them in town. Unlike some teams that I'm sure we'll talk about here soon. The last thing on the Browns, yeah, neither here nor there. Okay, let's open this up, Pat. I know it came up last year. I guess we didn't get to talk about it too much on the podcast, but obviously, Myles Garrett demanding a trade during the offseason and signs a deal at the time that made him the highest paid non-quarterback in the league. Since then, I believe 28 players have signed bigger deals, it feels like. So that is officially a steal.
Fucking idiot.
By those metrics.
Yeah.
But Patrick, you think we should have dealt him out?
I mean, for what we're paying him, for how bad we're going to be, I feel like they should have treated this like a game of Madden where you're starting a new franchise, you've got good pieces, your team is going to be shit. Blow it up. Don't overpay for somebody who's, he's a Hall of Fame player. He is a Cleveland guy. I love him. But the amount that we could have gotten for him to help our team in the future when he's literally just wasting away in Cleveland, I feel like makes no sense for us to give him at the time the most money in the NFL. If we were good and we had a solid plan at quarterback and we had Quinshon Judkins in the locker room signed, we had an offensive line that's not 37 years old or doesn't have a knee. We had the pieces to be a good team. I feel like, yeah, it makes sense to give him the money. In the situation we're in, I think it was the dumbest decision we could have made.
We could have gotten so many draft picks to draft more domestic abusers. It would have been great.
You watch the
Miles
NFL.
Garrett, as far as I know, has not beaten any women. He's just flipped cars and goes fast.
Yeah, that's all. Just goes 100
because
miles
he's
per hour.
trying to get out of Cleveland.
Fucking relax.
Like, he's failing. Him and Shadur, apparently. He's just leading by example. Those are captains right there.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy we got Miles. I'm still happy, and I'm always gonna be happy about it. We need some older vets with some actual tenure to be on the team. So instead, we don't look like a transition piece. Like, yeah, come enter the NFL for the Browns, then go where you want type of deal. We'll trade you away. Get some guys with tenure here and work on building a culture. It sucks that we're a losing culture when it comes to competition, but you get Miles, who's been here for
8 years.
God, how long has he been?
This is his ninth season. Yeah,
8 years or something like that. 8 years, yeah, 8 years. Like, I don't know. It's a weird thing, but I think it goes to show a little bit when you have people that have been in the locker room for a little while versus, oh yeah, the oldest guy in here is fucking been here for 4 years type of deal. It's just the turnover's crazy. It's like that if you go for a job somewhere, too. Like, if the turnover's crazy, get me the fuck out of here for sure. Again, we might not have a winning locker room, but at least we have a good locker room.
Yeah,
And also, I want him to retire on top of everything. Like most every Browns fan should.
Again, I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at this in a vacuum of what should have been done if you're trying to build a winning football team. He moves the needle, but he's moving it from completely empty to like a 16th of a tank for where we're at as a team. He's not giving us the jump that we need. We're still a car that's going to run out of gas by the third week of the season.
And good.
All right, so Patrick's Jerry Jones, insert Family Guy meme.
No.
It could even be a boat. Those Miles picks, they could even be a boat. They could be Miles.
Who else on Ohio State beats women? Let's bring him in. We got all the draft capital. Cut that.
We need somebody else who drives fast. Right? What's Henry Ruggs up to? Let's go get Rashi.
Patrick, from a logical standpoint, you are probably right, especially considering Miles' age. Not saying he's going to drop off or anything this year. Smart thing to do, yeah, probably would have been to acquire draft picks, but one, this still gives us some player to kind of cling on to on the Browns, because, I mean, who else are you fucking pulling for at this point? Like, I'm not going to go buy a Joel Bitonio jersey, no offense to him. And even
Joker,
he almost retired
Ward,
this year.
Dealt it.
I almost forgot about Joker. Holy shit, he's
just out for the season because of his neck. Yeah, he's out for this season too.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I say he might not ever play again.
I like Joker
honestly
a lot too.
So do I.
All right, so probably not doing that. And then also, like, again, draft picks would have been nice, but the money I don't care about. Who the fuck else are we paying at this point? I mean, Watson.
We know. We know who we're paying.
Are we finally on the last year of Watson?
No.
Is it finally the last year of that, or we got one more still?
We have one more actual season with him, and we still have a cap hit for him for the next 3 years.
Oh, good.
I say we Drew Brees the shit out of the situation,
and that worked out really well for the Saints.
I said, you know how
the
MLB's
Saints might
got
be the only team in the league that. Go ahead, Batch. Sorry.
I say, you know how the MLB's got Bobby Bonilla Day. We're gonna have Deshaun Watson Day because of how much we've kicked the can down the road.
That is significantly worse.
It's fucking.
Go Browns.
So sad. Why can't we just front load his contract? Just front load his contract this year, say fuck this year, and then start all over again.
Yeah, it's called cutting him.
I say we can't, Mike.
And then just not fielding a team.
Yeah.
We
rip the Band-Aid off. It's all Monopoly money.
The way it's been structured, we literally can't change anything. We can only make it worse.
Dude, we really should have gone after him when he was dancing on his boot.
There has got to be... I guarantee there is one person in the front office whose only job is to try to find a technicality to get out from under that deal.
What was the reason we couldn't get out from under it? Like, what did they come back and say?
He's heavy. I don't know.
But don't
I
worry,
don't
he's
even
close to
remember
coming
what
back
the
to
reason
practice,
was.
guys. We might be safe.
Don't say that.
He's still rusty, but
Guys,
he's still rusty. But he can sling it.
that's still
That's top 5
Yeah,
quarterbacks.
into the
guys.
ground,
Seriously,
10 feet short.
He takes that rust off. He's gonna be good. I've
You know
just
how
happens.
Shador is
I don't-
great at holding onto the ball
Next
for so
topic.
long and getting
Guys,
sacked?
next
What
topic.
if I told you we have someone that's even better?
Next fucking topic. We can't go down this black hole. Move along.
All
Move
right.
along, sir.
Speaking of impending
Next
doom,
topic.
Cincinnati Bengals, week 1.
Doom!
So Browns are at
We're
home.
gonna go.
They are actually, we looked at this before, Mike. Wasn't it only like 4.5-point dogs? I know they're at home.
Yeah,
It's week
closer than
1,
it has anyway
and
today.
I think we're getting a little bit of a hedge because the Bengals historically have been fucking
Oh, they-
terrible to start the season. I don't know. You guys tell me if you feel anything different, but I feel like this is the year the Bengals kind of flipped that script. They were playing Burrow a lot more in the preseason. I made my feelings clear. I think the Bengals are going to win the AFC North, and Burrow's going on his fuck you tour. Outside of Flacco just lighting it up, I see no way the Browns have a chance in this game.
Unless, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, no. No, go right ahead. I was just gonna say the Bengals have us. I for whatever reason, and I can't explain it, I feel like the Bengals are gonna have like a sneaky good defense, not a great defense. I feel like they're gonna be pretty mid, even though everybody's going they're the easiest team, stream every player you have against them. I feel like they're gonna be sneaky average.
Sneaky
I just-
The
I
Bill
got a gut feeling.
Belichick wide receiver of defenses.
Yes.
Sneaky average. Yeah, exactly. Bunch of lunch pail kids on that defense.
Yeah.
It's just every gym rat
Patrick, do you-
possible
Nick,
out there.
You see this going
No,
any differently?
The only way I see it going in the Browns' favor is if the secondary comes out and plays like what everybody always says they should be. For the past 3 years, people have been like, oh, that DB room is so good in Cleveland. And outside of 2023, they haven't done shit. Like last year, they were goddamn
theory, it's a
Swiss
great room.
cheese. But like you've got,
I'm trying to remember, is Emerson already out?
I thought Emerson got hurt, didn't he? Didn't something happen already? He's out for a couple weeks. Is it Emerson or Newsom?
I know
I
we're
didn't see
trying
Newsom
to
on
we were
the,
trying to trade Newsom.
Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah, I just know immediately, like, already one of them is hurt. And I don't remember if he's out for the year or not, but I thought it was pretty serious.
Yeah,
It's like, cool.
Martin
That's a
Emerson Jr.
solid
torn
start.
left Achilles.
Oh,
In July.
Okay, yeah, well done. We're
Yep,
fucked.
that's what it was.
Who's our
Right
fourth
then,
corner? Who's our fourth quarterback? Fucking
Yeah.
Cameron Mitchell or some bullshit?
Dude, Jabril Peppers
Yeah,
is
that's
coming.
true.
Let's go get him.
Play him in the Guardian Angel defense, baby.
Let's go get Peppers.
Browns depth chart. Let's
Oh,
get
my
sad
God.
real quick, boys. Let's see. I trust our lads more than I trust
I'm
the
good.
actual Browns website. Corners.
What's the...
We got Denzel Ward.
Cameron Mitchell, yep.
We got Greg Newsom. Oh, but don't forget, we also have Jarek Bernard Converse.
Oh, I was more looking into Miles Harden.
How about DeMonte Casey or Rayshawn Jenkins? Oh,
Those
we're
are
so
safeties.
fucked.
They don't count.
Rayshawn?
Go Browns. Oh God, man, this is
We are not
That's a kind
so.
of
Anyway, yeah.
disappointing defense to look at.
Yep. Yeah, I feel bad saying the Browns could even be average on our last show now, but we'll give our official picks on this game later when we do our official picks for the week. But let's talk about the biggest news that has happened since the last time we talked. Micah Parsons, no longer a Cowboy.
Good for
He's
him.
officially a cheesehead, traded to the Green Bay Packers after the relationship with Jerry Jones just completely melted down. Just a recap on the trade if you didn't see it. Packers got Micah Parsons, who immediately signed a 4-year, $188 million deal, becoming the highest paid non-quarterback in the league.
That's disgusting.
And
so much fucking money.
it must be so nice. The Cowboys got a 2026 first round, a 2027 first round, and Pro Bowler Kenny Clark. Defensive tackle.
It could. One of those picks could even be Micah Parsons.
Jerry Jones.
It could even be.
If you watch that press conference of Jerry Jones after this trade, I don't think he realized he traded Micah. Like,
no, he thought he traded Michael Peterson.
Yeah, well, you have a future Hall of Famer.
That's what it was. He literally said, quote, those draft picks could get us a Pro Bowl caliber player. Could they now?
Yeah, man. You had one. You had one of the best ones. You're a fucking asshole. Did you hear, like, the shit that he was doing, by the way, too? He's like, oh, yeah, Micah, you know, I just didn't like the way he was doing things, you know. I'm old school. I like to do this one-on-one. I just want to have, like, a man-to-man conversation with him. We don't need his agent there. It's like, you're fucking trying to rape that man for all the money you can, dude. That is fucked up. You know exactly what you're doing. That's some old school, old man handshake type of bullshit, and then you turn him around and have your way with him. Of course, like, Micah's probably has some financial knowledge, but the agent is an agent for a reason. You need him there because he knows contract language and he knows money. And Jerry's like, yeah, I'm not talking to you if he's there. He's a fucking asshole.
The fact that the GM was like, oh, well, I mean, we had something in place, and then his agent called and said no. It's like, yeah, the person you're supposed to talk to about a contract said no? No shit, Sherlock. Like,
the Cowboys have a GM?
Jerry.
They have a GM? What?
They have somebody between Jerry Jones and the head coach. It is not just Jerry Jones.
Well, I typed in Cowboys GM and Jerry Jones immediately came.
I promise you it's not goddamn Jerry Jones. It might be his son, but it's not Jerry.
Wait, I think I might remember this. He has, like, someone that's not listed as a GM, but is kind of the GM. What the hell is... I can't even find his name or his title. He's like the president of football ops or something.
It's like in The Office when Jim and Dwight made up a character. That's all it is. He's a make-believe person. It's crazy. He only works from home. You can't contact him ever. Like, I message him over Teams. Never responds. I email him. He never gets back to me. Jerry usually just comes in and goes, this.
I've got a GM. She goes to a different school.
He's make-believe.
In Canada. You wouldn't know her. Yeah.
You wouldn't know her. She plays a different sport.
Oh, shit. But
she's got, like, this landline. She doesn't like to communicate with people. Just me. She thinks I'm cool and tough.
But speaking of Jerry, though, like, as much as I already don't like the Cowboys for obvious reasons, like, it was just nice to see, because this is not the first time Jerry's done this. This is Jerry's strategy to try to, like, get a bullshit deal in and then stonewall. Like, he did this with Dak, did it with Dez back in the day. Like, he always tries it and always works because he can always hold it over them. Well, this is the Cowboys. This is, like, the biggest market. You're going to make the most money here, yada, yada. And he always just got his way. And he finally ran into somebody that... Go ahead.
I would say works is a strong word that I don't think means what you think it means. Because he's had to overpay for just about everybody he's done this with.
Well, works as in, like, he knows he can just throw money at a player and they'll eventually say, but I don't think he could have done that with Micah.
No,
like, I honestly think it deteriorated to the point where, yeah.
Yeah, Micah's the first player to be like, yeah, fuck your money, no. I don't care. Guess what? I'm the best player at my position. I don't want to play for you. Fucking trade me.
Yeah, it was just, again, refreshing to see somebody actually stand up to him and the whole thing fall through. And while he didn't get traded in division, he still got traded, you know, in conference. Like, we don't expect the Dallas Cowboys to compete, but the Dallas Cowboys expect the Dallas Cowboys to compete. And if they're going to, they may have to go through Green Bay now. I don't think they play this year. I feel like that would have come up by this point. But Browns get to see him in a few weeks, so yay.
Oh, good.
It's
crazy. He is the 12th highest paid player in the NFL right now.
Behind 11 quarterbacks, I'm sure.
Yes, the player closest to him is Jalen Hurts, and then right underneath him is Kyler Murray.
Yikes. Kyler Murray.
And then Deshaun Watson right under that.
Quarterbacks are out of control.
Well, yeah. Naturally. It's going to be really, I guess, ironically funny, if irony is the right word to use there. You know how Micah apparently had back issues with, like, his L5 and shit like that? Like, how fucking funny would it be? How fucking funny would it be if he gets out there in game one, gets like an Aaron Rodgers injury, like goes down immediately out for the season? I don't want that to happen. I don't wish that on anybody, but I would love to hear what Jerry has
he's
prepped for that. Because Jerry would come out like the biggest asshole, and I want that so bad.
God,
like Jerry Jones is up there with Aaron Rodgers for people that I hate in the NFL. I want Micah to go out there and just like do it like Khalil Mack did when he went to the Bears and just absolutely tear it up and destroy everybody, and just have Jerry Jones be like, "Well, I thought it was a good deal. I don't know."
Well, you want Jerry Jones to be walking up to his press box and blow out his ACL?
I don't.
That's what I'm hearing.
Wouldn't it just kind of dissolve into dust? I don't know if he's got enough fluid in his body for anything to actually explode anymore.
That's true. He may just bleed out immediately. I'm not sure.
I get it. That's innuendo.
It wasn't, but sure.
Also, 2026 for the Packers, like that's a pretty late pick too, isn't
More
it?
than likely.
Like all things considered in the first round,
the Packers are going to be competing.
You're probably like
the
pick 17.
Highest, probably, yeah.
Isn't good.
I was going to say, like, again, this. I think we were all not super high, but like relatively high on the Packers our last show before this happened.
Yeah, we had them all coming in second in the division behind the Lions.
Yeah.
I think. Did any of us pick the Vikings
in the NFC Championship game? No, nobody picked the Vikings. I can tell you that.
I thought I had Vikings.
You had the Vikings.
I still don't believe
the
the Bears.
But yeah, all of us I think had the Packers
at 2.
At 2. But I feel like one of us had the Packers in the NFC Championship game already. This is bad podcasting. But I mean, that said, with Micah now, is this enough for them to make a push?
I still think they're going to be 2.
I need to see a wide receiver 1. Speaking of 2s, as far as I know, they have 5 wide receiver 2s on their team. I believe in Matthew Golden, but I need to see a true wide receiver 1 on that fucking football team. Because their wide receivers are so below average. They're so boring and bland, every single one. Jaden Reed looks like he's going to be wide receiver 1. It looks like he's going to be great. And then he's not. Romeo Doubs shows like he shines.
Christian Watson
and then he doesn't.
Runs fucking 60 yards and tears his hamstring, and then he's done.
Yeah. Or just drops an open pass. Like he does that, has like 2 yards on some guy, drops the pass. Like they need a receiver who can reliably catch a football, because after watching some Packers games, it's just got to be so frustrating, you know. Like, they get those plays. They get those guys that are open. They just drop the ball. They fumble. Like, something happens every single time. They don't have a reliable wide receiver 1 out there. I'm not asking for an X. I'm just saying you need a guy that you can go... Like, fucking Amon-Ra over there for the Lions. You need a guy like that who it's just... I can throw the ball to him, and if it hits his hands, 95% of the time he's coming down with it. He doesn't need to rip one off for 45 yards. He doesn't need to score a touchdown. Just catch the fucking ball. No Packers were reliable. Yeah.
Yeah, and on top of that, like, I mean, my biggest problem is still Jordan Love, who I'm not super sold on, got paid after a great 6-game stretch to end the season 2 years ago. But to your point, he's really not had reliable receivers out there, whether it be via injury or just performance. They're all inconsistent. Never had the one guy to go to, but I mean, maybe
is that more him or is that
like
the
Matthew
receivers?
Golden a lot. Well, that's what I think we're going to find out, because I am very high on Matthew Golden. He was my 3rd wide receiver ranked in this draft, but he wasn't very far behind Emeka Egbuka, who I think is also going to end up being a stud. Yeah, again, we'll have to see. That they're they were a popular, like, I don't even know if we want to call it dark horse, but like a lot of quote unquote experts were kind of picking them to make a deep run even without Micah, which again, like Mike said, I need to see the receivers actually come through before I'm willing to do that. Micah obviously helps, but you still got to have an offense that can move the ball.
Yeah, 100%.
It would be very funny if the first time the Packers take a wide receiver in the first round in like 25 years or however long it is, Aaron Rodgers is playing for the Steelers, watching the Super Bowl at home, and they win the Super Bowl with a receiver that they took in the first round.
We can only hope.
Like, oh, man, you had a Hall of Fame quarterback. You could have done this so many times and had 2 more maybe, but fuck it. Good for you guys, I guess.
All right, so Micah Parsons, Green Bay Packer. A couple other random tidbits before we get into our regularly scheduled pick'ems and fantasy on ice. RIP Redzone. If you haven't heard the news by now, it's not going anywhere, but it was purchased by ESPN earlier this year, and now all of a sudden there will be more commercials even than last year when they started kind of peppering them in. Hansen confirmed that. I think I was on the Pat McAfee show earlier on, so it is now just 7 hours of football, which just doesn't sound right.
So what are we paying for? What's the purpose of paying for it now? I guess you're paying for a highlight reel is what you're paying for. It's, don't get me wrong, but like I want to know what these commercials look like. I'll be honest, I'm not one of those people that gives a flying fuck when they like flash a Bud Light ad on the bottom of the screen. I think I was watching preseason games and randomly you were seeing like local. I think like Antonio's was next to like the Browns scoreboard or whatever like that. Like the Browns were playing some other team and at the bottom it was Antonio's, the logo, right next to our score. I don't care about that. If they're going to shove that down our throat, fucking bring it on. But if we're actually cutting to commercial,
we'll even settle for the like dual box thing, where like one box is still showing highlights while the other one's playing a commercial. Not ideal, but if they're just straight up cutting away, that's right. Again, they should do like what Mike is saying. I hope that's all it is.
Yeah.
The memes, of course, are
Sunday record. It's date night with me and Scott, and to take that away from me is fucking unfair.
He's getting older. That's why he's doing this.
I ask for one thing. There's one thing a week that makes me happy, and that's Redzone. In the fall and in the winter. And without that, I'm just a fucking boring guy working an office job. It fucking brings me joy, and they're ripping it away from me. And I'm very upset about it.
He just loves Redzone more. Or at least he did.
You're up there.
Yeah.
You're up there with Redzone.
But, of course, the memes are already flying around with that. My favorite was the first Sunday with Redzone commercials, and it was the Jaden Daniels Hail Mary, and right as the ball's getting catched, it just cuts to a Burger King commercial singing the stupid Whopper theme.
Whopper, 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 Whopper.
Can't wait. Yes.
We got the meme of fucking Damar Hamlin dying on the field. And they play. By the way, the sad NFL music is always so funny. It's the really gentle, super gentle, super soft, and then Whopper, 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 Whopper.
It's funny you bring up Damar Hamlin.
Yes,
did you guys see the Damar Hamlin sponsored ambulance?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They rolled that out last year, didn't they? It's fucking hilarious looking.
Literally the number 3 and Hamlin in the windows on the back of an ambulance.
That's how you want to be remembered for your NFL career. They named an ambulance after you. Congratulations.
What number does Tua wear? Could you do like a half? Like Tua's on one side, Lamar's on the other. Start adding people to the bus. Chris Olave is definitely somewhere in the bus.
The neurology unit. That's all.
It'll be. One door will be Hamlin's jersey, the other door will be Tua's. It'll be like a house divided shirt.
House divided.
Yeah.
Nice.
And to get in, you gotta dissect it,
shit. All right, so Redzone's gone. A couple other player notes. Jacoby Myers, I thought this was hilarious. So recently demanded a trade from the Raiders. Now all of a sudden he is ready and playing in week 1, and when asked about it, he said, quote, "I asked, and they said no."
I mean,
everybody else is doing it. I figured I'd try.
I say good on him for at least asking, but that man has been the best and criminally underrated wide receiver. Sorry, the best underrated wide receiver for a long time. That man just quietly puts up numbers every year.
The guy was catching passes from Aiden O'Connell last year, and then he waits for Geno Smith to show up and then demands a trade?
I mean, maybe he just doesn't like Pete Carroll.
I have competition with Dante Thornton. I think that's his name, that receiver who was just crushing it in the preseason.
Yeah, my job's at stake. Amari Cooper's back now. Gotta be careful.
Oh, yeah. I say he wanted away from Amari Cooper. That's right.
More player news. Hunter Renfrow. This was fun. So he got cut from the Panthers. But then after they solidified their rosters and everything, they actually planned on bringing him back. Obviously, he wasn't informed of that from the beginning, wasn't necessarily expecting a call. Apparently, his agent and then the head coach tried calling him 10, 15 times. And he accidentally ignored them all because his daughter was watching Bluey on his phone and kept swiping him away. But eventually they got in touch. So Hunter Renfrow, congratulations. You're at Carolina.
Oh, and he's in blue.
I don't know if I'd congratulate.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
As God intended. Clemson
it was
legend
a
Hunter
sign.
Renfrow.
So, Mike, that's all we have to do is just constantly watch Bluey, and soon enough, an NFL team will call us to play on the team.
I have seen every minute of Bluey, and I have not gotten a call. So, unfortunately, I don't believe that works. You know, like kids,
I think
when they were younger, were always hoping for their letter to Hogwarts. You know, as a short, unathletic white guy, I was always waiting for my offer letter from Bill Belichick to come play wide receiver, and it just never came.
I mean, you can play for them now. All you gotta do is register for North Carolina.
They could use.
Lord knows they could use
they
the
need
fucking
the
help.
talent right
They're pitiful.
No, all the talent is on the sideline.
Fucking first drive. Wow, this team is.
or in the box.
The rest of the game, yeah, they fucking blew that.
Jordan Hudson had a nice
professional
that she was in with Randy Moss.
Box
of the night for sure.
For a nice box, she's got a hell of a mouth on her. Let me tell you. I'm not saying she's a gold digger. However, she is working a trick.
That's confirmed. Not alleged. Last thing is to close it out. Joe Montana had an interesting take. I believe it was earlier today or maybe yesterday. 3 quarterbacks, and keep in mind he was told he couldn't pick Brock Purdy, so he may have been included in this list. Obviously, 49ers bias. If he could pick 3 quarterbacks to start a franchise with, and he took Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Josh Darnold.
Joe Darnold. Justin Darnold.
It's not about white
all the
guys.
Darnolds.
I said, is he just?
That's a mighty.
Just going for the
mighty
Jays.
white list. Yeah. I don't know what he said, but sorry that he didn't want Anthony Richardson.
That's exactly who I'm referring to in this scenario.
Sorry that he didn't want
Russell
Trey
Wilson.
Lance.
Yeah.
DTR, Josh Dobbs.
Missing out on Gardner Minshew while he's at it.
Why throw Gardner Minshew in here? What did he do? And Kaiser, that was 100% the coaching staff's fault. I would still take Kaiser over DTR.
We broke the Kaiser. I've never legitimately seen a quarterback's mind just turn into...
How we have no offensive line and no receiver talent and a rookie quarterback. Let's just gun it down the field every time. There's no way that's going to go.
I'll never forget, what was it, I think it was legitimately, clock was ticking at 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Clock's ticking down. At 2:03, he goes, timeout. It's like, Kaiser, what the fuck are you doing, man? Why'd you waste a timeout? You needed to wait 3 seconds. The clock wasn't going to expire.
He had the quarterback sneak from the 4-yard line, which was great. Ah, man.
He was so bad.
Miss Hugh Jackson. What's Hugh Jackson up to? Is Hugh Jackson still with Grambling State, or he get fired there too?
Well, we'll find out next week.
He's probably still crying about the Browns and how they...
I hope. Oh, he's at Georgia State. Oh, my God. Offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach for Georgia State. Holy shit.
Nice.
What happened? He was the head coach at Grambling. What happened?
What, wasn't Georgia State the player that just,
got fired?
fucking crashed out and started throwing shit at fans?
Well, that can't be real.
Dude, there was I saw, it was some video about a Georgia State player just going fucking bonkers in the almost Antonio Brown level. It was in the middle of a game. He just went off the wall.
What play for Hugh Jackson does
I would do the same thing if I had to live in Georgia, so I get it. But yeah, sure enough, Hugh Jackson fired from Grambling State. How bad do you have to be at Grambling State to get fired?
You have to be a head coach that said after going 1-15, we're not going 1-15 again.
He was
and
correct.
Then we go 0-16.
Technically correct.
It's the funniest.
It was pregame. The guy went up to an Ole Miss player, ripped off his chain, and threw it into the stands.
Nice. Badass. And then I'm sure they got blown out by 57.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's because the guy didn't play. He got kicked out.
Well, that's why Georgia State lost. Okay.
Yep, that's exactly why.
That makes sense. Paid $1.6 million to Georgia State for that privilege. Anywho. All right, guys, let's start landing this plane. So fantasy on ice. A little bit different this year. So last year we were picking players every week. This year, if you haven't watched it, go back on our YouTube channel and watch the draft that we did because it was a goddamn shit show where we essentially just put the top 30 players at every position in a wheel and spun it randomly and picked players like that. And yeah, some of us ended up with Jonnu Smith as their starting flex. Which I did get the notification today that he's healthy, so he will be playing.
Nice.
Tomorrow or Sunday. So
that's pretty neat.
Yay. So Mike, I believe it was you. Do you have them? Just to remind everyone the lineups? And basically what we're doing is we're going to take the total of these lineups every week to determine the winner, and whoever comes in last we'll have to chug the ice. And then there's going to be more nuance later on where we can like drop players like once a week. We'll have stuff for injuries, but week one, we got to go in with our drafted teams, or else, what was it for, right? We can't destroy the sanctity of the wheel draft.
Yeah, exactly. So, let me just start it off here. We'll go with Patrick's team here, who is projected to score 104.67 points week one. He has Aaron Bleeping Rodgers, Ayahuasca Blackout Resort. Oh, is that what his name is?
Yeah, this is the sleeper app, by the way, so we have nicknames on all the players.
Yeah, we have the sleeper app so we can nickname players. So Aaron Rodgers, Derrick Henry, King Gash, Chase Brown, Sidney Brown's brother, Puka Nacua, who will pook you up.
Pook you up.
T. Higgins, a.k.a. Ocho Bingo. You can thank my cousin's wife for that one. Tyler Warren, who is a big tickle monster. DeAndre Swift. Boy, is he fast. And Calvin Ridley. I put 5 on it.
Actually not a bad team.
That's pretty solid. Also, the first week matchup, because Sleeper has to have 4 teams, you're going to be playing Brandon week 1, who is projected to lose to you by 0.01 points.
Wow.
Brandon is projected to score 104.6. He has Justin Herbert,
Obviously.
Herbie the Love Bug, Christian McCaffrey, a.k.a. IR, Ashton Genty, also known as Michael Myers because he has that freak-ass stance in the backfield, as my fiance says, Amon-Ra St. Brown, a.k.a. the Sun God, Evan Harrison, shout out Maserati Marv, I'm very glad you got that name, Evan Ingram, unremarkable, alright, tell me how you really feel. Bucky Irving, you'll have to explain this one. He's the Kalamazoo special.
How much? I don't know if I could tell that whole story about Kalamazoo and certain people that we met.
Shit!
While we were
I keep it
yeah.
Oh, I get it.
There it is. Somebody remembered. Someone remembers Bucky.
Let me just say, shout out to fucking Bugs Bunny out there. Lastly, you have Jonnu Smith, a.k.a. the Arthur Smith Merchant. And then you have the king of projections playing a team that has no starters at all. I'm projected to score 111.4 points. I'm going up against a team that's projected to score 0 points, and I only have a 99% victory margin. So I have Joe Burrow. I named him the Athletic M&M. I have Bijan Mustard, who is the Mustard Man. I have Alvin Kamara, who somehow didn't get a nickname, so that's disappointing. I'll have to figure that one out. Nico Collins, a.k.a. Nico Cousin. Drake London, who is a certified lover boy. And you know how the rest of that goes. Jake Ferguson, obviously Fergalicious.
Yeah.
I mean, that just rolls right off the tongue. Scary Terry, I just kept him Scary Terry because Terry McLaurin, that's the perfect name for him. And David Montgomery, I don't know why, I just started calling him a Ninja Turtle one day, and that just kind of fucking stuck. So Monty Mole over there is the Ninja Turtle. I cannot wait to see how this pans out. I do not know how it's going to go. Projections show that I should win, which also means that I will not win. I would love to not have to take the first ice of the season, but it is probably some sort of prophecy for me to take.
At least this one is a little bit more up in the air. It's not always going to be I'm screwed with this pick.
It's, I have Pollard. I have Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, go fuck yourself.
I have Johnny Smith.
Yeah. You can pick Josh Downs. Michael Pittman's on IR. Do you know a Titans player?
Purposely picking the worst possible matchups last year.
Oh, yeah. What was it? The
Westbrook.
Okonkwo?
What was it? The Patriots Titans game last year? It was Ramondre Stevenson, and then who else are you taking? Yeah, like
when
no
Ramondre
one
Stevenson is your stud of the matchup, and you're guaranteed to win with him, you know it's going to be a bad week.
And you lost.
Fucking, I guess, to Mario Douglas. I don't.
Yeah. All right, so those are our teams, guys. Like I said, we'll report back on the projections. We've all got ices geared and ready to roll. So let's put a bow on it, y'all. What do you say? And do our pick'ems for week 1. Just like last year, we're not doing deep analysis on this. We have not really prepared, although I saw Mike was studying earlier. Just off the cuff. Let us know who you think. I'm just going to go in, we'll alternate because I remember Mike got a little angry that I got to keep picking last year.
Yeah, also, make sure to read the games in the time that they happen as well.
Listen, it was 1 week.
It was like 4 different weeks.
That was like 3 weeks.
Okay?
That was actually
it was a lot of weeks.
It happened all too often.
Come on the pod yourself.
Mm-hmm. It was way more than one, and that's too many.
Well, Patrick, I know this one is for real. Thursday night, Dallas at Philly.
Eagles. Not even fucking close.
Bird ball. Michael.
How did the Philly mayor spell it? Eaglies or something?
Eagles.
I'm taking that team. I'm taking the team that I don't know how to spell after 30 years of my life, because apparently that's not how you spell Eagles.
Well, considering I accidentally threw a $5 bet on Dallas to win this game earlier, I am taking the Eagles. All right. Friday, Mike, Kansas City at the Chargers, although at is loose because I believe they are playing this one elsewhere.
Sao Paulo.
Yeah, Sao Paulo, Brazil.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Right?
I don't know what else to say. I don't know what to do with my hands, man. I'm just taking the Chiefs.
The Chiefs, I feel like after that Super Bowl are going to be pissed off coming back. I'll take the Chiefs.
Is Rashi suspended for the first 6 games or just 6 games? Cool. Still taking the Chiefs.
I do think that'll be a decent game, though. Like, on an international game like that, it's going to be wonky. Like, I don't see it being a blowout by any means. All right, I'll start on the Sunday games. Tampa Bay at Atlanta. If Atlanta's going to win the division like I picked them to, they got to start off hot, so I'll take the Birds. Patrick?
I got nothing on what's going to happen this game. I'm going Buccaneers. I don't think the Falcons D has it yet.
All right. First game we're disagreeing on so far.
Yeah.
Mike?
The Falcons are really good at getting in their own way, so I'm taking the Bucs. Give me Baker, touchdown maker. I know their wide receivers, 2 of them are just, one of them landed on his neck, one of them's ankle is just, I don't know, destroyed. Godwin's not going to play for a little bit. Jalen McMillan's not going to play for a little bit.
And Mike
I am still taking the Bucs.
That's true.
They still have Father Time and Mbuka Abike.
The Eggman. All right, Patrick, kick us off here. Cincy at Cleveland. We already talked about.
Bengals. And just an absolute butt fucking.
Mike? Yeah, fair.
Were you taking the Bengals, Brandon?
The Bengals, yeah. Are you going to do it?
Do we have a punishment for this or no? Or we just
nothing's been decided.
Not yet.
There's not going to be a weekly one. I can tell you that. It'll be an end of the year thing, if anything.
End of the year one. On that note,
all right,
give me the Browns.
There it is.
I know.
Way to go, Mike.
I will be so happy to be wrong for this
Somebody's
game.
got to pick the Browns.
That's all I got to say. I will be so happy to be wrong.
Yeah. One of us every week has to pick the fucking Browns.
No, we don't. Against the Ravens, you're picking the Browns.
We
Shut up.
don't.
The
Lions.
Got a Browns hoodie and a Browns hat. I have to pick.
Pretty much anybody else we play.
And Bears. Oh my.
Mike, Miami at Indy.
Miami. Welcome to Miami. I don't care if they're Miami sober. They're still better.
So Miami's the better team. They still got some weird shit going on there. The vibes feel like they're in shambles. I'll take Indy. I feel like they're going to win their first game with Daniel Jones and then lose like 9 in a row.
Actually, it wouldn't surprise me if Danny Dimes came out and threw for like 350 yards and 4 touchdowns. Immediately
I was also going to pick the Colts. Oh, no, I was just letting you guys go. Yeah.
All right. 2 picks for the Colts. Oh, man. All right. Mike, you started on that one. I got Carolina at Jacksonville.
Going to be a
barn, man. I do think Carolina, it's not going to be an exciting game. First game with a new head coach for Jacksonville. I'm going to go Carolina in this one. See if Bryce Young can keep that.
That's Carolina.
Patrick?
I'm also going Carolina. I like Bryce Young a little better than Trevor Lawrence at the moment.
That's crazy. I'm taking the Jacksonville Jaguars because they have some shiny toys on offense. BTJ and the Cuck, holy shit, that's going to be fun to watch.
All right, Mike, you're either going to be killing us after this week or not doing well at all. Patrick, Las Vegas, barn burner, Raiders at Patriots.
I'm going Raiders. Geno Smith is going to light it the fuck up. Just win, baby.
See. Michael?
Give me the Raiders. Give me the black hole.
Oh, man.
I'll take
I was thinking about it, but Vegas, I feel like, is getting more slept on than they need to be because of that division. I'm going to take the Raiders.
You're already going in safe mode, huh? You heard who we picked, and you're already going in safe.
That lead.
I'm just padding my lead in week 1.
There we go again. I know. I've played Madden with you. I played video games with you. I know exactly how you play.
You get a 1-point lead and you just run out the clock.
Just shoot clock and run the ball. That's it.
I know. A good man knows his limits. Speaking of Arizona at New Orleans, Mike.
Anybody but New Orleans. Are you kidding me? Give me Arizona.
Arizona?
I'm not taking New Orleans once this year. I don't know who their fucking quarterback is.
It's the Rat Man.
Is it Tyler Shuck or is it the Rat Man? It's the Rat Man. That's right.
Yeah, I'm taking the fighting toddlers. Patrick?
I'm right there with you guys with the Cardinals, but hot take, I'm going to say the Saints set the record for most picks thrown in a game at least one time this year.
Yeah.
I don't know about against the Cardinals.
This may be the first time ever that all three of us... I don't think all three of us have ever picked the Cardinals decisively to win a game.
It's the Saints.
Yeah, it's never been this lopsided. But also, let me raise you this. The Saints looked fucking legit to start last
year. With Derek Carr.
Were they putting up 40 on people? They were dropping 40 points on people's head
because they played the Cowboys in week 2, who ended up being awful.
Yeah,
we played that yet.
Yeah, but the Cowboys also were stubborn.
Didn't we play the Cowboys week 1 last year and get just absolutely demolished?
Yeah. We were awful. Which made sense.
The Saints were also awful.
I've got Pittsburgh. That's true. I've got the Aaron Rodgers revenge game. Steelers at Jets. Give me the Steelers, I guess. This is one game I have zero interest in watching other than to see if Aaron Rodgers blows out his Achilles running onto the field.
That's one of the 9. I'm taking the Steelers. That's one of their 9 wins.
That's fair. Patrick?
I feel like the Jets are going to pull out the triple option offense attack, and they're going to shock the world. I'm saying they're beating the Steelers.
And lose by 10. All right.
I honestly thought you were going to say they're going to score 3 touchdowns and lose by 28. All right.
Let's go right back to you, Patrick. Giants at, I almost said the wrong thing, Commanders.
Here we go. That's how it starts.
Commanders all day.
Commanders.
Yeah.
Mike?
Give me the football team.
The football team. Until the Giants are starting Jackson Dart, I don't think I'm picking them to win anything. So give me the Commanders. Mike, Titans at Broncos. Bo Nix, your boy.
Go Broncos. Go Horsemen.
All right, and I will also take the Broncos, not even because I'm a Bo Nix believer necessarily, but this is a tough defense for Cam Ward to be facing in his first start.
Yeah. I say make it 3.
Yeah.
Get the stampede going. Give us the Broncos.
All right, I've got 49ers at the Seahawks. Maybe Sam Darnold still has it. I got to see it before I'm taking them at any point. Give me the Niners. Patrick?
Niners. Yeah, I've no faith in Darnold.
Make it 3. I believe in GE Cubis, but not that much.
Yeah,
not that
San
much.
Francisco's going to bounce back in a big way this year. Patrick, Lions at Packers.
If you'd asked me this a week ago, I would have said Lions, no question.
About a week ago.
I'm still going to say Lions. I feel like Aiden Hutchinson's going to come back with a vengeance and just run rock
All right,
shot.
Mike, Lions, Packers. Mike.
Taking the Lions. Give me the Motor City
Lions.
Kitties.
All right.
Show
I'll
me
take Green Bay just because they're at home. Detroit, again, they're going to be great this year still, but there might be a little bit of a learning curve. One, with a tougher schedule this year, but two, both coordinators gone. The offensive line's not quite as good as it was last year. I think Green Bay can sneak one out here in week 1. All right, Mike, Texans at Rams.
See, this relies on Matt Stafford's back. I really, really believe in the Rams. I think they're going to win their division. But I don't know. Give me the Rams. Fuck it. We ball.
I am taking the Rams too, just because Matt Stafford's at least going to start this game. So if I'm going to bet on the Rams, I'm going to do it early in the season. Patrick.
I'm taking the Texans. I feel like if Stafford gets blown on too hard, he's going to crumple.
Whoa. I mean, wouldn't we all?
Well, it better not blow him.
Have you guys seen the therapy he's been getting?
Oh, yeah.
The machine, like
glass table thing.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's going to hold up for more than a week.
Yeah, man. You can poke holes in it. This is just the future, old man.
All right, I got the Sunday night primetime game. Baltimore at the Bills. Shit. That's about as much of a toss-up as you can get. Give me Baltimore, but not by much. Patrick.
I'm going to go Baltimore by Isaiah Likely's tip.
And Michael.
I'm taking Baltimore.
Wow.
Give me the Ravens.
Clean sweep for Baltimore.
I like Buffalo. I really do, but like Baltimore adding Jair Alexander is just so scary.
And they're already so stacked that I feel like most of us forgot that they added Jair Alexander until last week.
Yeah, so that's going to be
it's fucking ridiculous.
Cam Humphrey and Kyle Hamilton back there is terrifying.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to playing that ever.
All right.
And we're going to
bring us home, Patrick. They saved the best for last. Monday Night Football, Vikings at Bears.
I got no faith in G.E. Cubis Jr. I'm going with the Bears.
The Bears.
I'm picking the Vikes. Give me Mike's Vikes. I know Ben Johnson is good, but Caleb, I just don't think I like Caleb. There's something about him. I know he's good. I don't like him. And also the Bears.
The fingernails
also cursed. Also. I mean, anybody who sharpies their fingernails is kind of a twat.
He does that to honor his mom, by the way.
He does that to honor his mom? What?
Yeah, I'm serious. He's like a career nail tech or something. He started doing it for her, like for her to practice and stuff, and just kept it.
So can he like do gel on them instead of sharpieing them?
I'm not. She didn't say she was a good nail tech.
I mean, fucking A. My mom used to let me drive the car when I was a kid. Am I gonna go buy one of those little toy Jeeps at Walmart and drive that around and be like, "This is for my mom"? Like, what the fuck, dude? That's cool. I'm glad your mom's a nail tech. That's really impressive. Good for her. One, she might not be good. Two, put the Sharpie down. You got millions of dollars. Go get your fucking nails done.
Listening to Maroon 5, Michael. Give him a break.
Sunday morning with my black carpet.
It's just a phase, Mom.
Where are you? Girls like you.
Give me the Bears, but I don't feel good about it, especially after whatever that was. All right, y'all. Well, that's going to do it. I'm not reading back through all of those.
Loser of the pick'ems has to color their fingernails with a Sharpie, because that's what we're saying. Because he fucking colored them.
Not doing that.
Ooh. Toxic masculinity. Okay. Anyway. All right, guys. That's going to do it for us. This has been By the Playbook. Appreciate y'all. Next week, we'll have actual games to recap. We'll let you know how the Browns did and how bad they lost.
Or how
And
much
we'll
they
keep it
surprised us.
rolling from then on or how much they surprised us. It could happen. We did beat Pittsburgh last year in the snow in a game that nobody thought we had a chance in. So it's the NFL, baby. But it's been fun, guys. I'm looking forward to another great season of this. We're going to take you all the way through the Super Bowl week after week. But again, for Mike, for Patrick, thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you next
Jim.
week. And for Jim.
Bye.